Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to those who are watching today. To those who are watching, this will be our third and last topic called polymorphism. Polymorphism means many forms, and it occurs when we have many classes that are related to each other via inheritance. A little background about inheritance. Basically, inheritance let us inherit attributes and methods from another class. Polymorphism uses those methods to perform different tasks. These allows us to perform a single action in different ways. So let us proceed to a real life example. So our example would be man. Man comes in many forms, or man has many roles. A man could be a father, an employee, a businessman, a police, and many more. Just like animals, there are lots of types of animals, from the free birds in the skies to the biggest whales found in the deepest oceans. Animals takes many forms. Let's take a dog for example. There are many types of dog breeds. We have golden retrievers, German shepherds, Chihuahua, and a lot more. These examples are known as polymorphism. Now let us proceed to our code. Before that, let us open our IDEs. Let us listen and learn from my partner, Bill Joshua Brio. He may now take the stage.
So hello everyone, welcome back again. So let's get right straight into polymorphism. So let's first start off having a new Java project and let's call it polymorph. Why not? Polymorph. And then let's get a new class and let's call this class morph. Let's check this method. Click finish. So let's create a class at top here. So let's have a dog. Since dog is the example given by Josh. So everything in the class will be just variables and methods. So with the dog, let's just have a method. So let's just have what a dog does. Let's just have them. Let's say they bark, and let's just print out to make things pretty easy. Let's say woof woof woof. Now that's done. Let's create the dog object here in the main method. So dog d equals new dog. So let's type in d dot, and there you can see it here, bark. So bark, save that, and let's try run. There, woof woof. Now that we have that, since this is polymorphism, it needs to have different forms. So when you have a class that is related to it, and also with the same method, in this part you'll have to also do inheritance. So we'll create another dog that has the same method. Since the class Dachshund will be just having the same bark as from our class dog, we will be just doing extends dog. So every time we make a Dachshund, it knows what's inside of the dog. So which is the bark method here. It will print out woof woof. And if we create another dog, let's call it the mongrel dog. extends dog. Now if we just do the same thing as with Dachshund, let's chain Dachshund to mongrel. So let's run it, and it's still the same thing. So we'll have a so we'll copy this method from dog here to Dachshund and paste it, and have it sound differently. So arf arf. Now since the Dachshund has its own method, but it also knows the other method, so which one is gonna print out to run it? So let's Dachshund. Now that we have it set, save it, let's run it, and it's there, its very own method, which is the arf arf. So what's happening with this one? Even though Dachshund knows the other bark method from the class dog, which the dog extended to Dachshund, what happens to this is that Dachshund prioritized the method of arf arf, this bark method of arf arf. So if ever we delete this one, it will just use this method then. So what about the mongrel? Let's also try to put mongrel here. Oops. Oops. Let's have this doggos. Let's have the mongrel. Ow, ow. 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 So let's save that. So we have the mongrel says ow, ow. So let's have it change to mongrel. So let's run it. There you go. So what this does is just the same thing as Dachshund. It prioritizes first its very own method. So the same as Dachshund again, if ever we delete this part, it would use the bark method from dog. So this is basically it on how you could do polymorphism. This is the simplest way of doing polymorphism. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.